Today we've got the FLEX FX5471 Jobsite Fan. Let's face it, everybody wants to cool off this time of year, at least for the most part of the United States anyway, and the most parts of the world. But anyway, we've got deep spring here in Florida, and you might as well call it summertime. Well into the 90s, heat index off the charts, even the love bug's starting to fly around, so anybody in Florida in the southeast know exactly what that's about. Anyway, point is, job site fan. Everybody needs one. I don't know why they call it a job site fan. It's a shop fan too, but this is going to move a ton of air. I think up to like 1100 CFM. It'll run on the battery as well as an extension cord. Let's dive in, take a closer look at this, look at all the features on it. We'll talk about pricing, warranty, and then we'll come back and wrap up. Well, since we're deep into springtime here in Florida and it feels like summer, we thought we'd bring you a job site fan. Specifically, this is the FLEX 24 volt, and I shouldn't just say 24 volt, it's a hybrid job site fan, so it's going to run on their 24 volt batteries as well as a standard 120 volt extension cord also. We'll show you the backside in a moment where you can plug your battery in, or you can pull the battery and plug your extension cord in. By the way, it comes with, I believe, a 4-foot extension cord ready to do that. Anyway, so this is the job site fan. It's got a kind of a variable control here. It's not just a switch style where you have 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a variable speed dial, which goes all the way up to 1100 CFM, which is somewhere probably close to 20 miles an hour. I think it's 19 miles per hour off the 8.5-inch blade here. So as far as your diameter across here, that's 8.5 inches, and you get like a variable pitch fan, which is very efficient. It's going to move a lot of air as well as stay very quiet. I can turn it, barely turn it on here, and you can barely hear this run if you can hear it run. So if you have it on low, just wanting to kind of move air across you, it's very, very quiet, and even on high, you're going to hear it a little more just because of the pure speed and air that it's moving. By no means is it very loud. Now, runtime on this, you're going to get off of the 5 amp hour battery, which is what it's spec'd for. So that's what we have in here. The 5 amp hour battery is going to get you, I believe they say 4 hours. I think you're probably going to see something just a few minutes shy of that, but very close to 4 hours runtime. But that's on high. So if you can turn the volume down or turn the speed down just a touch, you're going to get a day's use out of this. In fact, I think on low they're saying like a 40+ hour runtime on the 5 amp hour battery. Also, you can swap those batteries out. So if you wanted to run anything even up to a 10 amp hour, you could do so. So here's their 10 amp hour beast right here, and that's going to fit right in that fan, no problem whatsoever. So depending on what size battery you're running, obviously you're going to lengthen your runtime or shorten it. And then, as I mentioned, as I take the battery out, right here, flip this down, and you can plug your standard extension cord into there and power it off of a wall outlet or an outlet off of your generator, whatever you're getting your power from. Battery back in. Back here also is where you have some different mounting points where we can hang this fan, or we can pull these guys out right here, and we can put on a 2x4 rafter or just on a ladder. And we have some rubber feet right here where it will kind of clamp against that, but you can see these pull out, and you can hang it that way, or you can flip these over and hang it upside down if you want to. So various ways that you can hang this, and also it has a nice wide base here as well. Also on the head, you get right at 180 degrees, so you can see I can go all the way to here, all the way to there, so roughly 180 degrees rotation here on the heads. Very sturdy design here, so built to take some beatings. Also, we can put it on tripods, so we've got our 1/4 inch there and our larger connection there, as well as even screw holes. So there's really multiple mounting points. We even have handles here to where we can hang it, tie something to it, whatever it is you need to do to be able to mount the fan, lay the fan down, sit the fan up. Now that's not all. We've got a couple of more features here from the fan. So we have our variable speed switch, and then right below that we have a battery button. So we don't have to turn. By the way, Flex has got one of the coolest battery gauges on their batteries. So you can see when I push the battery gauge here, it lights up across there with LEDs on either side. So no question about how much charge is left in that battery, right? Well, when we've got it in here and we got the fan turned around, that's kind of a pain to turn it around and to push that button on the battery and try to read the side of it. Well, that's a good point. So right here, have a little battery button. I can push that, and there's our battery gauge right there on the front. Now, this kind of plays double duty here because of this other little rubber flap we have here, and that's a USB Type-C charger. So that's a fast charger. And a couple of cool things here. So number one, I'm going to plug this cable in right here. Plug my phone in, hit this button, and you see it starts charging. Now also, this little slit right here, can put my phone there, and now that's holding my phone in that slot. It's also charging it, and you see that it's charging. That scrolling light there is letting me know that that charger is in duty, if you will, and I can also see that it's charging right there on my phone. So pretty cool on a fan to have also your phone charger, and the fact that it is a fast charger, a fast Type-C charger. So any of your Type-C cables are going to work with that and get that fast charging out of it. And by the way, model number on this is the FX5471-Z, I think is the bare tool, which is, I believe, the only way you can buy this. And that's going to run you $120. I think it's $119. It's also going to come with a 5-year warranty. And by the way, if you purchase this before the end of 2022, so before 12/31/2022, and you register the tool, so basically you get online and you follow on their website and register the tool, you will bump that up to a lifetime warranty on the power tool as well as any battery that you purchase as well. So pretty cool that you get the 5-year warranty out of the gate and then upgrade that to the lifetime at no charge. And in high, this is really moving a ton of air. 1100 CFM is a lot of air, especially from a little Jobsite fan. So really cool Jobsite fan that moves a ton of air, runs for a long time, especially if you have it on anything other than high. Even on high, a 4-hour runtime on a 5-amp-hour battery, that's a long run time. So have you a couple of batteries, should last you all day, or just bump that dial down. It's a variable speed dial, so you can bump it down where you're comfortable, just maybe not moving a hurricane. Also cool that you get the high output Type-C. I don't know if it's high output or not, but anyway, it's a fast charging Type-C USB, so you can charge your smartphones quickly, not really slow like some of those chargers do. Just a really cool fan, multiple mounting options. You get a lot of rotation in the head as well. So check it out. Again, it's the FX5471-Z, I think, for the bare tool. $120 is what it's going to cost you for the bare tool, but if you're already on the Flex platform, you've got the batteries, a great fan to have, or you can buy it and just plug it in if you want to as well. Flex has got some of the best batteries and chargers as well. Fast charging, just off the charts charging. They know what to do when it comes to discharging and charging batteries safely and doing it kind of at the maximum speed without hurting the batteries. They know this technology inside and out, and their new stacked lithium, they're running they're making 10 amp hour batteries in stacked lithium. I know you've probably seen the others that have a real small battery. Well, they've got it everywhere from a 3.5 amp hour all the way up to a 10 amp hour as well. So check this out from Flex. Also keep track of us keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you don't mind, would you hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already? And by all means, if you hated our video, then give us a thumbs down. But would you let us know in the comments why? Have a great day. Keep smiling.